welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and I am back. Last week I only put up one video. It's just too hot. It's too hot. I couldn't film after work because of the heat, and it just couldn't do it. But we're back now. I have time this weekend to film some videos, and I thought I would show you the makeup I cannot put down. This exact look that I'm going to recreate today is one I wore every day last week. Products I like so much, I don't want to stop using them. And I'm just going to talk about the products I loved so much last week. I'm going to spray a little bit on my face first though. I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus multitasking spray just because I put on my skincare a few hours ago, so I just want to like re-moisturize. And I don't feel like putting on a primer today, so we're just going to use this to kind of re-moisturize our face. So while this kind of dries down, let me talk about the foundation. I'm loving this. I love this so much. This is the Givenchy, put the lid back on for effect, the Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation. I'm really liking this. I know I haven't talked about it a lot since I bought it and I did that try-on video. Let me pin this hair back real quick. But I've been wearing this a lot. It's been so great for summer because it's so light on the skin. It's light coverage, but it also feels light. Like, it doesn't feel like a heavy-duty foundation. It looks good. It covers enough. I still feel like this needs a little bit of concealer in different spots because I feel like this also looks better when you just do the one layer. At least that's how I've been really liking it, is just in one layer. I find that when I try to build it up, it doesn't look that good, you know? So I feel like one pump of this is plenty. Although one pump is not very much. Like, I feel like some other foundations, one pump is a lot. So I kept pumping out 2 pumps of this stuff, but I feel like 1 is the sweet spot, at least for me and what I like it to look like. And it has such a good scent. I just really love the scent of this too. It's like perfumey, but not crazy. It just kind of adds to the user experience a little bit, and I don't feel like it's that strong either. You could smell it when you're putting it on and blending it out, but I can't smell it throughout the day. I kind of just forget about it, honestly, by the time I'm done here. It's just a nice little, like, just smells good in the moment type thing. Let's get a little closer though so you could see it in action. It's light coverage, it's glowy, it looks so good throughout the day. I also think this looks a lot better when it's not set with powder. I don't know what it is, but when I set it with powder, I just feel like it doesn't look that good. And just on its own, it looks so pretty. It covers just enough. But like I said, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on anyway. Covers just enough. The lasting power is quite nice on this. I feel like in the chin area, I don't know if it's just this time of year, but everything is looking bad on my chin. Maybe it's just like oil's developing a little bit more or something. But the chin kind of wears down a little bit, but not in a bad way. And I think it's because it's so light coverage. It doesn't look so obvious when it's kind of wearing down or wearing away. But I really like this. And this has become like one of my favorite purchases of the year so far. Is this foundation. It's just, it's so pretty, and it's exactly what I really like right now. Most of the time I kind of just put concealer all over my face, and I kind of skip out on foundation a lot of the time. I do like some foundations and I do wear them, but right now I'm like all into just concealer, and I think that's why I like this so much, because it just gives me that concealer look all over the face. It's just so pretty. I really like this. So I'm using the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer on the under eyes, and then in a couple of spots where I want a little bit more coverage. Tops of the cheekbones, get a little bit red, the nose, around the nose. I was gonna say I'm gonna skip the chin, but I'll put a little bit. And then blend with the sponge just gently. I'm trying to keep the coverage right where I put it. Keep the concealer right where I put it, because that's where I want the coverage. I'm not trying to like spread it out too much. Just blend enough. And I feel like these two complement each other really well because they're both so thin and serum-y. Then we're gonna blend with the fingers under the eyes. And the eyeshadow I've been reaching for is one that I actually used to hate. I hated it. It was probably one of the most disappointing products I've ever tried. And I love it now. I can't believe it. And I kind of want to do a video too on products I used to hate and now love. It's not a ton of products right now. I think I only have 3 maybe that I'm going to put in the video. I think that's enough. It doesn't have to be like a jam-packed 20 million products I loved, used to hate and now love video. Okay, so that's the skin right there. I think it looks awesome. It's covered. I feel like the products I used are a really good shade match for me. And I feel like it just evened out my skin, a little bit of glow, a little bit of coverage, nothing too crazy. And I love it. I cannot stop wearing this combo. This foundation and then the Dior concealer. Love, 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 love. And again, not gonna set with powder. And then the bronzer, oddly enough, that I'm really, really liking a lot with this kind of coverage is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, and I have the shade Light Medium. This is something I could not wrap my head around what it was, because I feel like it's supposed to be a bronzer, but not really. I just couldn't figure it out. But I figured, since I don't set this with powder, that I wanted to use a cream bronzer, and I just started reaching for this because I had just bought it. I was wanting to get to know it more so I could talk about it more and really wrap my head around what it was, because it feels like a balm, like a balmy product, but it's not like a cream bronzer. It's not high pigment or high impact, and that isn't really what I like. I don't love something super natural on my face most of the time. Most of the time I like it to look like I have makeup on, you know? But I started reaching for this just because I had just bought it and I really wanted to get to know it. And you know what? I love it now. I really, really like it. I'm just gonna stipple it on and then kind of blend it around a little bit. And you know what? I really appreciate a product like this because it adds such a natural, subtle, bronzy sculpt thing to my face. Like, look at this side where I just put it on as opposed to this side. It's subtle and it's so nice, and it's not something I ever have appreciated before. Like a subtle, bronzy sculpt look. What the heck am I saying? A subtle, sculpted bronzy kind of look. I've never appreciated that. I always want it to look like there's bronzer on my face. It's bronzed, you know, and I still love that look. But this is something I can really appreciate, and it's so easy to use. It's foolproof. It blends itself. You just got to find the right brush or sponge or however you like to blend it, but it will blend itself, and it's so nice. I really, really like it. Kind of shocked I like this so much. But I have been setting it with a powder bronzer anyway. This is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Matte Bronzer in the shade Forever Sun-Kissed. I am working my way through this, and I really love this bronzer. But I just kind of been setting it a little bit with this powder bronzer and then going over the center of the face ever so slightly. And then of course putting some of this on my neck as well. Just to kind of make sure everything is even. Okay, and then that's it for bronzer. I know I say that's it, but I put on 2 bronzers. Okay, the next product. I love this blush combo I stumbled upon. I feel like I need something on my lips real quick though. Something on these dry lips. Let's go for the Summer Fridays Butter Lip Balm. This is the birthday cake one. I don't know. Okay, the blush combo. I stumbled upon this blush combo because I was using this, the Chanel powder blush in the shade Rose Bronze, and I had felt like I put on a little too much. So I reached for something else to kind of tone it down and neutralize it. And the combination of the two, I cannot put it down. And it's crazy because one is Chanel and the other one is the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree powder that I cannot stop wearing as a blush from Essentially Ageless. Well, this is the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Blurring Pressed Powder. I don't have the shade name, but I want to say it was a medium. I'm guessing it was medium, but this is what it looks like. I cannot stop wearing this as a blush. I love it so much. But mixed with this Chanel blush, it's a match made in heaven. I cannot stop wearing it, and I was so happy to stumble upon this combo because I love the tone of it. I mean, I really love this Chanel blush, but one day I overdid it and I went in with that other one to tone it down because it's such a neutral color, and the combination blew my mind because it was just this nice rosy sunburnt kind of look, and I couldn't stop. So that was the Chanel blush, and then we're gonna top it with the Dollar Tree powder and Magic. It's Magic. I'm gonna go over the eye area just a little bit, kind of blend it around everywhere. Over the nose too. And I just freaking love it. It's such a weird combo, Chanel and the Dollar Tree, but I couldn't stop wearing it, and I still reach for it every day over the last week. Ah, I just love it. Blend around the eye area a little bit better. And no highlighter either. Haven't been putting highlighter on the last little bit. I'm just kind of forgetting about it, to be honest. I keep forgetting to reach for one, or at least last week I did. I'm gonna put on some brows real quick. I'm gonna use the NYX Powder Louder Brow Pencil. Put on the brows, and then we'll come back with the eyeshadow stick that I can't stop wearing, and I'm kind of shocked that I love, because again, I used to hate it. Okay, see you after the brows. Okay, it has been a little bit. I was feeling crazy. I was getting shaky. I was getting sweaty. My heart was racing. You know that feeling when you're so hungry? Like, my stomach wasn't even growling. I didn't feel hungry, but I felt like, I don't know, I felt crazy, like I really needed to eat. So that's what I did instead. Instead of my eyebrows, I went and ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on a hamburger bun, but they're those, what's that restaurant called? Cheesecake Factory. Those brown buns they have, they're really good. I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I feel a little bit better, but I feel like I need to let it hit my system. But I was feeling crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna do these eyebrows, and I'm really liking this eyebrow pencil from NYX, the Powder Louder pencil. This is the shade Deep Brown. It's so quick and easy to use. You can't really mess it up. It's pigmented but not crazy. It's dry but not too creamy either. It's really nice. And then brow powder, I feel like using the Wet n Wild one. Where is it? This one here, the Wet n Wild brow powder kit. You know what's crazy? So I don't notice when my brows look darker or when they don't. I feel like they always look kind of the same. But whenever I use this, somebody points out that my eyebrows look darker. My grandma pointed it out last time. She said, "What's different? What's different? Your eyebrows are darker." And I said, "Are they?" I guess. But they are. This is a darker color. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little Anastasia Brow Freeze Brow Gel. I keep wanting to cut bangs. Keep wanting to cut bangs. I wanted to cut bangs probably last year sometime when I got my hair cut. I never did the bangs, obviously, but now I'm like, oh, I really want them. But I know I'll regret it. I know it. I know it. So don't encourage me to do it. Don't encourage me. Okay. The eyeshadow stick by Terry. It's the by Terry Ombre Black Star in the shade Misty Rock. This is something I had wanted for years because the UK beauty girls were always using the by Terry Ombre Black Star shadow sticks, especially in this shade Misty Rock. And there's one Walmart where I live that has a Space NK section where they carry some like different brands, and by Terry is one of them. And I remember when I first saw it there, I lost my mind, and then I got the shadow stick and I hated it. I absolutely hated it because I felt like It would dry really tight on your lids. It didn't look pretty. And now I realized I was overusing it. I was like coloring in and like doing it way too much, because then by the time it dried, it'd feel like shrink wrap. But that's not how I use it now. And I've been trying to look for a replacement for my Tarte Quick Stick for days when I want eyeshadow but I don't feel like doing a whole thing. So I'm just gonna do that, which I know it still looks like it colored in my whole lid, but it doesn't feel the way it did before. Anyway, so now I'm going to just blend with this brush. It blends so nice and easy. Boom, eyeshadow. And it's sparkly too. It's really pretty. And I don't know what possessed me to pull this out again, because I don't know, but I did, and I absolutely love it now. I wore it every single day last week. It's so easy and so pretty. Blends really nice, dries down but not tight, and it doesn't crease throughout the day. Even really sweaty days like yesterday, Thursday, where I was sweating, like I was dabbing sweat off my lip, my head was sweaty, my eyelids were sweaty, I know my face was sweaty, but my eyeshadow never creased. I'm also gonna do this on the lower lash line. Just a little swipe like that, and then kind of blend it with my finger, just smudge it around. I feel like I can't catch my breath after eating that food for some reason. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more eyeshadow. A little bit more right here, like above the brow bone. Above the brow bone. Above my like socket area. There we go. Over here too. I think I did too much on that side. Well, let's see what this side looks like. A little bit more, just to even it out. Okay, I think that looks good. Alrighty, now some black liner. I've been reaching for the Kulfi liner a lot. The Stila one's really good, but my friend bought me this liner the other day. She said it was better than the Stila one. It's from Ico, and it's their waterproof eyeliner. It says Ico Sport waterproof eyeliner, and this is just the shade. Doesn't have a shade name, but it is black, and it's one of these ones that has this little brush on it. I don't love this. It doesn't run or pull or anything, but it disappears very quickly, which is weird because on me, this disappears really fast, and on her, it lasts all day and looks awesome. And on me, it's like, where'd that eyeliner go? But I'm gonna do this on the waterline anyway. Maybe I just need to do more of it. Instead of like a light line, like go over it a couple times. I'm gonna try that today. Okay, setting spray, gotta go for the Trixie. I've been loving this one, the Trixie Cosmetics All The Way Natural Finish Setting Spray. It leaves a nice wet look on the skin, and it smells really good, and I feel like it really does work and help prolong the wear of my makeup too. And I just really like it. I just like it. So we're gonna douse our face in it. Maybe not douse, but do a nice even spray. And then mascara, I have been reaching for just whatever it comes to hand first. The last couple days I wore the L'Oreal Panorama. This is just a super favorite of mine. And I've been wearing the Gucci one as well. The Kulfi one is good. I've just been kind of reaching for whatever lately. Let's go ahead and use the Gucci one though. But actually I'm gonna do the L'Oreal on the bottom lashes because that Gucci one is gonna transfer. e.l.f. has a new mascara out that I put aside at work. It's supposed to be like volumizing or something. There's that new little eyeshadow, bite-sized eyeshadow they have out, the cool toned one called Cold Brew. I saw Emily Noel talk about it, and I will say I hate those eyeshadows so much. I have a hatred for them that runs deep. I hate them. I hate them. They're not even worth $3. Even though they're only $3, I wouldn't pay $3 for that. But I want to give it another shot. I want to give it another shot. So I set aside that bite-sized one too, because it has been a few years since I've tried one, and I'm thinking maybe they've improved it or gotten better. So I kind of want to buy that one to try it out. And then CoverGirl has a new spray. It kind of looks like the Laneige Cream Skin Refiner Ceramide Mist or whatever. It looks like that. And I don't know, I put it aside as well, but I don't know if they're selling it as a skincare product or a skin, like a skin prep type of thing. Like a primer. I don't know. But I set that aside, and then, so I got the primer. I got that primer water stuff, the mascara. There was one other thing, because I remember having 4 things set aside. What the heck was the other item? Oh, it was the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, but it's a green one. I thought that was pretty cool because I love the burgundy ones so much. And now they have a green, like a forest green color. I want to buy that too. Okay, gonna let this dry for a second, do another coat. Anyway, there are some new products coming out. The drugstore brands usually do a launch of products in the summertime. Just a few things. So I've been seeing some new stuff come in. There's those e.l.f. blush stains, which I know I'll buy one to try it one time just out of curiosity, and then I will put it in the drawer. Never see it again, so I'm not gonna buy that. I talked myself out of a lot of products. But there's a handful that I really, really want. Okay, we're gonna stop there on the mascara for now. But this is the look I've been doing every day. I love it so much. The skin is just so, like, perfected, but not masked. I still feel like I look like myself. It doesn't feel too heavy. It wears really nice even in the heat, and even if you're gonna be sweating a little bit. It wears down ever so slightly, especially if I'm dabbing sweat off of my face. It's gonna break down a little bit, but it doesn't look bad because it's so thin and light on the skin. It kind of just fades gracefully, if you will. And then the blush combo, I cannot stop with these 2 things that I've already misplaced. Where's the blush? There's this one. There it is. Found it. The Chanel with the Dollar Tree. I just love this look so much. I seriously have been wearing it every single day. And then the eyeshadow stick. I can't believe I like this as much as I do. I've, again, been wearing it every day. It's easy to throw it on and just blend it around. I just saw I got a bunch of mascara on my eyelid. Well, I might just have to cover that up with an eyeshadow stick. Just color it in a little bit. But anyway, that's it. This is the face of makeup I have been wearing every day lately. Products I cannot put down. They're so easy to use. And I love the look that comes together with all the products I picked out. What am I saying? Anyway, that is it. Let me know some products that you really love, that you've been reaching for constantly. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.